All right. Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continues to rule well. Peace and salutations to all the Akim out here pushing this word in sincerity, truth, and in faith. And shalom to the Israelite foreigners, those of our people that very well may look exactly like the other nations, but their heritage through their father's seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Hebrew Israelites. And shalom to the few sisters, the Akwaf, that's out here listening in all humility. I have another lesson, and I'm going to entitle it, Prepare Thy Soul for Temptation. Okay, and that comes from Ecclesiasticus Sirach, chapter 2. All right, because when you come into this truth, all right, Satan is going to want to tempt you, and he's going to try you, okay, because Satan doesn't have to deal with the ones that he already have, okay, the 2/3. You don't have to really deal with them because they're already on his program, okay. He's after the 1/3. He's after the ones that's seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, so when you come to serve the Lord, you have to prepare your soul to be tempted, okay, by the devil, man. Okay, and the devil comes in your mind, all right, and he talks to you, and he sounds just like you, okay, as if it's you saying all these things and doing all, don't you do that, you said no, whoop-de-woo, and it sounds just like your voice, okay, but it's not you, okay. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2. I'm gonna start at 1, and it says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, prepare thy soul for temptation, because you will be tempted, okay? It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Endure what? The temptation, all right? And make not haste in time of trouble, okay? Just because you get in some trouble, now all of a sudden you're going to want to turn to the dark side. Okay, do something that's not profitable unto your spirit. All right, do that which is contrary to the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, you have to make sure that you're constantly enduring all the darts, the fiery darts that the devil is throwing against you, man. Okay, it says, yeah, and make not haste in time of trouble, because Jacob's troubles is coming. It's basically here for a lot of our people, okay? But it's going to ramp up, right? And it's going to be worldwide, okay? Especially here in America, all right? It says, cleave unto him and depart not away. You're supposed to cleave unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's holding tight. Holding fast. Okay, hold fast means to fasten something. When you fasten it, you lock it in. Okay, it says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. And we're at the last end right here now. Okay, we're in the last days. If you can't tell these are the last days, then your head is under a rock somewhere, okay? And you're going to get caught up in it, okay? It's going to be over for you, right? These things are coming, man. Bad times, evil, Eve, time, ill, bad time, okay? It said, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Why you take it cheerfully? Because you know this is the Lord testing you. This is your test Okay? And if you take it cheerfully, you're going to go through it. Okay? You're going to be patient. You're going to have patience. All right? Patience is what? Suffering. You're going to suffer it. Okay? Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient, there it is, when thou art changed to a lowest state. A lowest state, you're suffering. Just suffer through it. Okay? Because this is part of it. Yahweh Shai suffered through it. Yahweh Shai was patient. When he had the power to summon legions of angels to do unto those who was doing it to him, okay? He could easily have taken them out. But he suffered it because he understood what the mission was. And we're on the same mission, man. Okay? This is the Lord humbling us. All right? We must remain humble in this truth, man. Okay? For gold is tried in the fire. Okay? And it tells you that in Zephaniah 13:9, where he said he's going to bring the elect through the fire, the 1/3 through the fire, and try them as silver and try them as gold is tried. Okay? And he's going to bring them through. Okay? For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Okay, that's where we at. We're in the furnace of adversity, man. Okay, who is our adversary? Satan. Satan is coming against us, man. All right, that's why we have to endure. Endure what he's bringing, man, no matter what. Okay? Believe in him, and he will help thee. We have to believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Believe in him and obey him, though. Okay? I was looking on social media and saw this clip, all right, of somebody drew a cartoon, and it had a Y in the street, one way going this way and the other way going that way, and above the one on the left it said, I believe in God, right? And had hundreds of people on that road following that saying. And on the other side of the Y, it says, I obey God. And it only had 3 people on that side. Okay, believing in God, knowing that you're an Israelite, and all of that, that don't make a difference if you're not following and if you're not obeying Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? It says, believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright. Okay? Order yourself to do the right thing. Order yourself. Okay? Control yourself. You do it. It says, and trust in him. Put your trust in him that he will help you. You take 1 step, he gonna take 2 steps for you, man. Okay? It says, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy. Don't go out here and try to do your own thing as if you some type of power, man. Okay? It says, and go not aside lest ye fall. Yeah, don't go aside of this truth, man. Lest you fall. Okay? You're gonna fall off. All right? You're gonna be out of the fold. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Yeah, you believe what the Lord promised, man. Okay? He promised that what I just mentioned, man. That he's going to help you. All right? He's going to be there. All right? It says, ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. That's what we do. We hope for the good, and that the Lord have mercy upon us when he's bringing his judgment to this place, man. And he will bring judgment. He is going to bring judgment, man. All right? It is written. It is written. And if you go off, okay, and you're not trying to seek the Lord, You're going to be done out here, man. This is the last hoorah for the Most High against his people. Okay? And he's going to make it a thing to remember. All right? It's going to be impactful. All right? It says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and was confounded? Nope. Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Nope. Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? None. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to call upon, not you, we, me too, okay? We're supposed to call on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man, okay? Even unto death. Though he slay me, in Job, though he slay me, I will maintain my trust in him. Okay? It says, for the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is full of compassion and mercy. Yeah, to those who love him. Long suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. I've been saved so many times in the time of affliction by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and I know it was him. Okay? I know it was him so many times. Okay? It says, woe be to fearful hearts, okay, and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. You got a double mind. You're not supposed to have a double mind in here. You're supposed to put all your eggs, like they say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. No, you do. You put all your eggs in the basket of truth, in the basket of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, all your eggs, everything. Okay. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. Okay. Woe unto you that have lost patience. You don't want to suffer no more. Oh, this is too much. Oh, no, I can't take this no more. And what will you do when the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, shall visit you? He's going to visit everybody, man. All right? What you going to do when you lost patience? And he told you to maintain the patience, man. Okay? They that fear the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, will not disobey his word. Okay, and I just told you about the why in the street, the ones that say we believe in the Most High, and the others say we obey the Most High. Obeying is the thing, man. It says, and they that love him will keep his ways. Okay, it shows. Your love shows by you keeping his ways, man. You keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. We tell you that you're not going to be saved by the laws, statutes, and commandments. You're going to be saved by your belief in Yahweh Shai. But your belief, it is magnified by your keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Okay? You show your belief by that. You show your faith. It mentions that. Okay? I'll show it by my faith, show my faith by my belief, by I'm paraphrasing, I can't get it out, by me keeping the laws. Okay? I'm roughly paraphrasing. It says, they that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him. Okay? You're going to seek the things that, oh yeah, this is the Lord likes this, what I'm doing. You're not going to do that which the Lord don't like, man. Okay? It says, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. See it right there? You're going to be filled with the law because you understand that keeping his law is showing you love him. Showing that you love him, man. Okay? And that's what we must do. We must do that, man. It's a necessity. Okay? It says, they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight. You must be humble before Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Not thinking you know it all and you got it. And you got a seat on the chariot. Yeah, I'm good. I'm going to make it. I'm part of the 144,000. I don't know if I'm part of the 144,000 or the 1/3, man. That's why we give diligence, man. Okay? I fear the Lord. That's why I do what I do. Okay? Because I want the Lord to see that I fear him, and then he has mercy on me, and that he makes me part of the elect, you know, whether I be part of the 1/3 of the 144,000. It doesn't matter, man. Just as long as I have a position in that number, man. Okay? It says, saying, we will fall. I'm going to read 17 again. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and not into the hands of men. That's why we don't give a dang on what these men say. Okay? We don't trim our ways to seek love. We don't go off on the doctrine, man, because it hurts somebody's feeling. We don't care. Okay? We're going to tell you whether you like it or not. Okay? You have to get with the truth or not the truth. Okay? We're sticking with the truth. It says, for as his majesty is, so is his mercy. And that is what we're looking for, his mercy, man. Okay, so that we could be in that chariot, okay, in the time of deliverance, man, in the time of the perilous times that's coming, in the Jacob's trouble, when he sends those 200,000 horsemen, which represents the 200 million IBCM missile warheads on this place, man. And it becomes a lake of fire. Okay? So, my son, if thou comest to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Okay? And endure. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Okay? And make not haste in time of trouble. So, Lord willing, it was edifying. I'm going to end it right there. Until the next time, Shalom.